Hi everyone, this is Stephanie at Hightower Stitching, today with a short video that's got two completed pieces. And I'm going to start with the first one that was for video 227. And just a little bit, just to go back, this is the block, and it's a small block, about 6 inches. And right here I'm getting ready to put the two parts on the outside that connect. And this is what the box looked like that we were working with for that block. All right, and I want to show you, then I had the one that was the sample. And I'll just take this up here. And this is the one that was so funny because I did it the reverse of the way the patterns were in the other. Instead of putting the pattern on the inside, I put it on the outside edge. And then the one that we were working on, I'm going to sit out here on the coffee table. You can see that I got it finished, and the back is really pretty. It goes with the front, and as I move away from it, you can see it laying here on the table, and I have 5 blocks in a row and 2 rows down, and that was from video 227. That was really pretty. That was a nice one, and there the dark's in the center. The other one that I just finished was the one with our baby bear paws. And this was the one for 229, and it has the little 3.5-inch blocks that you put 3 together to make a bigger block that's got 4 in it. The pieces are very small. I remember 2 7/8, 1 7/8, and 1 1/2. And those are ones that I made the template for. And I did some by hand. There are so many pieces, though, I finally started chain stitching on my sewing machine. But I had to be really careful because it was easy to turn these, because the paws are supposed to go clockwise, that as they're turned on there. And so this is the version that they have, which goes towards the browns. And as I was going to start looking at my material, I started with browns. And then I started saying, well, what if? So what I actually ended up making is going to be my color sampler. And I'm going to keep it because it's got how you can put colors together that sometimes you won't think are a good idea, and go from there. This is my color sample. And I've got all kinds of colors in there that are together. And that really was fun. And then when I started, so I went to all my different colors, and then I started putting colors together. And it was really nice. But it is small work that you're doing. But that's really nice for a change. And this ends up being a smaller quilt. And this came from the magazine that's in the lesson 229. I can't get at it right this minute. But you can see, instead of using a dark color, because I looked at black and navy and even a blue looks so good, an off blue, and I went with gray. My son looked at the way I had it set out. I was showing him on the ironing board and sending him pictures, and it was on that ironing material. And he said, oh, and I like that gray color you used. Well, that gray color was the ironing pad on the bottom. So that really gave me a way to think about using gray in this. And it's a cute, cute bunch of colors together. And for this one, I chose a light gray background. And so I used my top stitching with my walking foot. And there's not any, I didn't want to mess up the blocks by running the pattern through the blocks from one end to the other end. But the pieces were so small in there too that trying to quilt them. So what I did was I did that gray frame around them. And then I did the cross bars inside the block. And that's enough to really hold this together. And when you look at the back, it's pretty. So I said, okay, now I want to stay with my simple ideas for when I get ready to do my border. And if you'll look, I simply took out a triangular template, used my air erase marker, and did it. And then I actually did it with my walking foot so that it would go just where I wanted it to go. So those are two really fun projects, and get different results with each one. And you can have a lot of fun with this Bear Paws quilt too, these little pieces. Thank you for watching. This is Stephanie. If you see anything that you liked and want to make a comment, please do that, or give a suggestion for somebody else. Anything else will be in the description. Please hit subscribe and like. Thank you.